This isn't a story about triumph. It's a brutal dissection of the price you pay. The cost of being the only one left standing when everyone else has abandoned the fight. It begins with physical exhaustion, a constant bone-deep ache that never truly fades. Every muscle screams, every fiber of your being begs for rest that never comes. Then comes the social isolation, a silent chasm opening between you and the world. Friends fade away. Family expresses concern. You become an anomaly. The silent weight of unproven conviction presses down, suffocating doubt. It's believing in something nobody else sees, clinging to a future only you can imagine. The dream, a burning ember. The world, a tidal wave of ice. You started with a fire, a raw, untamed passion that fueled your every step. The first steps were exhilarating, filled with naive hope and boundless energy. Then came the first whispers. Are you sure about this? Maybe it's time to stop. Your resolve hardens, but the tiny cracks of doubt begin to appear. The initial enthusiasm wanes. The novelty wears off. The real grind begins. Endless hours blur into meaningless days, each one a carbon copy of the last. Repetitive failure becomes your constant companion, a taunting echo. Muscles ache, joints protest, the body a canvas of burgeoning chronic pain. Your mind, once sharp, now struggles through a fog of relentless fatigue. The world keeps turning without you. Birthdays, weddings, celebrations, all missed. Relationships fray. Calls go unanswered. The chasm between you and others widens. Social media becomes a torment, a highlight reel of lives you're no longer part of. The silence grows deafening, filled only with the echo of your own ambition. Financial strain becomes a tightening noose, every penny a critical sacrifice. Guilt gnaws. The ripple effect of your choices touches loved ones unseen. Sleepless nights are not an exception, but the new, cruel, exhausting rule. Your diet? Fuel. Your body? A machine pushed beyond its breaking point. The mirror reflects a stranger. Tired eyes, hollow cheeks, a ghost of your former self. The constant battle against self-doubt rages, an internal war with no truce. The silent screams echo in the empty chambers of your mind. The crushing weight of unproven belief threatens to collapse you entirely. Public derision, whispers of foolish, stubborn, delusional. The sting of judgment, 1,000 tiny cuts, slowly eroding your confidence. You retreat deeper, building walls not to keep others out, but to protect what little fire remains. Solace found only in the brutal rhythm of the struggle itself. The world outside blurs. Only the path ahead, stark and unforgiving, remains clear. You reach the brink, the precipice of surrender. One wrong step, and it's over. Tears in the dark, a primal scream caught in your throat. The insidious voice, soft but persistent. Just stop. It's not worth it. A battle of wills. Your deepest self against everything that wants you to quit. And yet, you choose to continue, a defiant roar against the dying light. One more step. One more breath. One more desperate, unyielding attempt. The sheer, unadulterated stubbornness that defies all logic, all reason. A faint ripple, a subtle shift. The first sign, almost imperceptible, of progress. A tiny breakthrough, a flicker of validation. Not success, but hope rekindled. The fuel that reignites the dying embers, pushing you further into the abyss. The struggle becomes your identity. The scars become badges of a brutal war. A hardened, solitary existence. The new normal. The only life you know. But what if success finally arrives? What remains of the person you once were? Did you lose yourself in the relentless pursuit? Is triumph just another emptiness? The sacrifice is made, the bridge is burned, the relationship shattered. Can they be rebuilt? Or is the prize simply the unending journey, the eternal cost of defiance? The physical cost, a body etched with the history of its battles. The mental cost, a mind forever scarred, hyper-vigilant, prone to shadows. The emotional cost, a heart that has learned to beat alone, encased in steel. You outlasted them all. You didn't give up. Congratulations. But look around. Who's left to celebrate with you? The quiet victory, the hollow echo of applause, meant for a crowd long gone. Did you win, or did you just lose differently? The relentless march forward. You are a titan, forged in suffering. Each failure a hammer blow, each doubt a chisel against your soul. The cost isn't just external, it's the internal landscape that changes, permanently. A fortress built of pain, a mind sharpened by isolation. You learn to trust only yourself. Everyone else is a fleeting shadow. The well of empathy dries, replaced by a ruthless pragmatism. You realize some bridges can never be rebuilt, some connections irrevocably severed. The fear of stopping becomes greater than the pain of continuing. Your identity inextricably linked to the struggle itself. The world needs people who don't give up. It just doesn't understand the cost. They see the victory, never the countless unseen defeats that preceded it. They admire the strength, but ignore the broken pieces that formed it. The relentless pursuit isn't admirable. It's a profound, terrifying compulsion. A madness that whispers, keep going, even when reason screams, stop. The price of unyielding spirit is paid in isolation, pain, and the quiet death of innocence. You become a monument to something lost, something gained, and everything irrevocably changed. The only constant is the pressure. The only certainty, the sacrifice. The internal landscape shifts, from verdant fields to scorched earth. Your capacity for joy may shrink, replaced by a grim satisfaction. The price of never giving up is often paid in the currency of what truly matters. You trade fleeting moments of happiness for enduring, unshakable purpose. The line between dedication and delusion blurs, then disappears entirely. Your reality becomes an echo chamber of your own unwavering will. The very thing that defines your success also defines your profound isolation. Because to truly never give up, you must let go of everything else. The light dims, the path narrows, but the unyielding spirit burns on. Your victory is a testament, yes, but also a haunting elegy. An elegy for the moments unlived, the laughter unheard, the warmth forgone. The silent war continues, even after the battlefield is clear. Because the scars aren't just physical, they are woven into your very soul. The question isn't whether you will achieve your goal, but at what true cost? What raw piece of yourself will be torn away, never to return? The world cheers for the finish line, oblivious to the blood on your shoes. The silent scream of the one who didn't give up, reverberating through time. Because sometimes, the greatest victory is simply surviving the fight. But survival itself demands a soul-rending tribute. And that tribute is paid in the lonely echo of a life redefined by struggle. The raw, unvarnished truth. Never giving up isn't a strength, it's an addiction. An addiction to the impossible, to the agony, to the phantom promise of arrival. A relentless craving for the next battle, the next climb, the next crucible. And the withdrawal, the thought of ceasing, is more terrifying than any defeat. So you persist, not out of hope, but out of a desperate, terrifying inability to stop. Your greatest strength has become your inescapable prison. And the cost? Everything. Every last fragment of who you might have been. That's the unspoken, brutal truth of being the one who never gives up,